studio to the home. Waiting for me when I got in, a glass of lovely Pinot Noir. Good evening to you. Really late to be cooking something in the kitchen, so just knocked something together really quick. One of the quickest things ever. So we've just had some pork steaks under the grill, which I covered with some mustard glaze and a little bit of honey. I've then just cooked in the microwave, poppity ping, this red cabbage and apple. So I just chopped up a pink lady apple, really small. Well, smallish, still you can still see the size of the chunks. And some red cabbage that I had left in the fridge. And then I've also got this beautiful sauce here, so I'm just going to serve up this base mix of red cabbage. So the great thing about this, if you have it late at night, is we haven't gone for the carbs in here, which is brilliant because it means that it's not going to be too heavy to go to bed on. Not that I'll be going to bed for a few hours anyway. It's now, what time is it? Just coming up to 9 o'clock. Grease has just finished on the television, so we've just been having a little dance around the lounge and getting excited to Grease. That's a classic that just goes on and on, doesn't it? You know. So there we are. So it's a nice mix of apple and cabbage there, and this will work really well with the pork. I'm just going to serve up these two beautiful pork steaks that are quite simple. You can get them from any supermarket. You can get 2s or 4s in a pack. Funny enough, I think I bought these from Tesco, and it was 2 for about £3. And then I saw in Sainsbury's, or was it the other way around, 4 for £2.50, which was a little bit frustrating. So just serve them up on there. And then look at this sauce here. So I've made this sauce with some cheese, some grated cheese. I used a teaspoon of mustard, quite a big teaspoon of mustard. I put in some honey, just over a tablespoon, no, about a tablespoon of honey. I've added some white wine, and I also put a tablespoon and a half of creme fraiche, and then I've ground some black pepper in there. I've microwaved it, but you have to do it in time so the cream doesn't curdle. So I heated it a bit more, a minute each time. Then I added the cheese towards the end. This sauce is incredible. I've already given it a taste. I'm just going to give that a mix. Some of the cheese still is a little bit in the bottom, not you can see. So we're just going to pour that over there like so. And we'll do the same with this steak here. And that's going to give that really, it's going to work. The pork steak is going to have the mustard on it, which is going to cut through. But then this sauce is a lot more balanced with the honey and the wine and the mustard and the cream in there. A nice light supper. And I'm just going to cut into it and taste this. For 2 reasons. One, because I want you to see my reaction. Number 2, because I want to keep Steve waiting because he's dribbling at the mouth already. Any particular one you want there, Steve? No? So I'm just going to cut into... So I'll have the small... I'll have this steak. Right. I'm just going to cut into that steak. I'm going to dip into that red cabbage and apple there as well. Got that beautiful sauce over it. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's stunning. Really fresh on the palate. The apple comes through, the different layers. Really beautiful. The cabbage is nice. It's not going to be too heavy. When you've had a busy day and you just want to come back and knock something up, that's a perfect dish. So let's just show you that. There it is. It's a pork steak, honey and mustard, red cabbage, apple on the bottom. Create the sauce. Bish bash bosh. Anybody wants a recipe, drop me a line. I'm now going to eat it with Steve. Have a good evening. Take care. Bye bye.